Hello everybody, welcome back to another legendary location guide here on Borderlands 3. Today I am back in the map Jacob's Estate and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the legendary pistol, the Cheep Pestilence. So this is part of a crew challenge over in this area of the map. It's not too far from the fast travel where you spawn in. Just run around and stick to the left hand side and you will see right up here to the top, in towards the middle, there is like a little cave area with your legendary sign. You've got to obviously approach that area and go into there to get Hammerlock to come up and tell you that there's a crew challenge for the legendary hunt on this one. That is not the guy right there. Two guys will spawn in, one to the left, one to the right. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're badasses and Goliaths and things like that. But eventually, Heckle will drop down. I'm guessing this is a Jekyll and Hyde kind of Easter egg. Heckle is the guy you want to kill. He's the one that will drop the legendary. This took me about 24 runs, I think it was, when I counted back, but I managed to get it to drop. These legendary hunts seem to take a bit longer to drop for me than the actual legendaries in the game do. So it doesn't matter though. Once you quit out, come back in, you do spawn pretty much around the corner, so it's quite easy and quick to farm this guy. But like I said, 24 runs later, this dropped for me, the Cheep Pestilence, which is a very nice looking and very powerful gun. It is manufactured by COV. It's a radiation damage one. I'm not sure if this comes in different elements, but this is the one that I got. Go forth conquering, and to conquer is the red text on this weapon. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of an overview of it, and I'll just show you guys the card very quickly. So this has got plus critical hit damage for me, plus weapon charge speed, minus reload speed, but a good amount of zoom on it as well. Obviously, radiated enemies will damage enemies around them, and it has an unlimited magazine size, so no reloading. This is a heat-up gun, so you can keep firing it, but keep an eye that it doesn't overheat. So we'll go do some killing in the Jacob's Estate with this thing right now. We're going to take on quite a tough guy, the Goliath. The actual aiming down the sight animation looks pretty good actually, but it's a lot in the way of your screen really. So you kind of aim down the sight, and it's quite distracting really. It does kind of like lock you into an area though, so you can't really see much to the left and the right. But it's a hip firing machine really. I've just been running around hip firing this quite well. It's quite hard. I found it quite hard to find radiation damage weapons as well, so this one is pretty cool to actually have picked up. But all in all, it's a very, very good pistol. It seems to damage the enemies quite well. The damage over time applies quite easily, and the scope does make it easier for you to actually kill enemies from quite far away as well. So it's got a little bit of precision to it as well. Like I said, it's pretty powerful and it holds its own. So there's not much more to tell you about this gun. There's no, different functions of it or like that. It is just a point and shoot kind of pistol. Pretty fast firing for a pistol though, so that is always quite good. And yeah, no recoil really at all. It's very smooth. I found very smooth to fire, and where you aim is where you shoot basically. So all in all, can't complain. Anyway, that is the legendary Cheep Pestilence pistol from Jacob's Cove legendary hunt. Jacob's Estate, sorry, not Jacob's Cove. That is Borderlands 1, I believe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Check out a link in the description for the playlist for the rest of the legendary location guides, and I will see you guys in the next one.